All right. Good morning, folks. I'm connecting Instagram. Hold up. Here we go. Go live on Instagram. All right. And oh, the delay looks to be about 7 seconds behind. Woo. It's okay. And I'm also on TikTok right now. So there are I'm on 4 different hold on. Yeah, I'm on 4 platforms right now. Good morning. Welcome to my accountability stream. Hope you guys are having a good one. Today, I'm going over when the motivation dies, the system lifts. It was a long time before I didn't use the system. I'll just admit I was winging it until I was about 30. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I was winging it. My first venture into business entrepreneurship, I was winging it, y'all. And I learned a lot. I learned a lot while I was winging it, but I would have thrived if I would have had a system. I would have 100% thrived. But I thought that would come later. I thought like, oh, after I'm successful, after I make the money, I'll make a system. Do not do that. Discipline is not, uh, discipline is not motivation. Let's start that. Um, Discipline is not motivation. It comes and goes. No, motivation comes and goes. Discipline stays. The reason motivation dies is because it's temporary, and it's supposed to. It's supposed to get you ignited and send you on your way. That is 100% what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to motivate you, not fuel you. It's like a spark in the ignition system. I would not say that, you should be running off of sparks or fumes. Um, Discipline, unlike motivation, is not emotion based, and it's not temporary. It's a thought construct, that a lot of people do not create. Um, yeah, a lot of people do not create the thought construct and the framework for discipline in their head, in their day to day. They don't. Um, I see it. I see discipline since I've been a kid. And my father like pushed discipline on me because he didn't have discipline. So like my whole life, he was like, you're gonna have you're gonna be disciplined. You're gonna be disciplined. By the time I was 10, I'm pretty sure I was disciplined, y'all. You can ask like friends, family. I was already like stoic as a teenager. I was a stoic, disciplined teenager, and I thought it was holding me back because I was so young. But then I got older and I realized I have an ability to lock in that a lot of people don't, and I'm happy to help people develop their discipline, develop their thought construct, because I know it's not easy. I know for a fact it's not easy, y'all. I see discipline as a self-imposed sacred duty. It's sacred. Like the thing I'm committing myself to doing, whether I'm happy, whether I'm sad, whether I'm, you know, however I'm feeling, I have a sacred duty to do it. These accountability streams are like proof, visible proof of like y'all are holding me accountable. I'm holding myself accountable. Um, and the reason I'm holding myself accountable is I feel it's like divine. Like I made my mind up, and for the sacred duty, and no matter what, I'm going to complete it. That's just me. Uh, Disciplined people are human, y'all. I'm human. Just because I can shrug off emotions doesn't mean I'm cold. There's a place and a time to do that. And practiced. I've practiced doing it for decades. That's why it's easier for me to cut away from the pack and boom. And I love helping artists, entrepreneurs, creatives cut away from the pack and focus. Yeah, because if your emotions are guiding you, you're guided by temporary directions. Um, and I've been there. I'm not speaking like, and I see all of you, blah blah blah. Like, no, I was guided by emotion, y'all, and I failed. I failed, and I learned a lot in my failures. But don't do that. Don't learn the hard way. You got plenty of people telling you not to do that. Don't quit your job. Um, don't procrastinate. Don't wait around. Don't listen to people that don't listen to people that aren't on the same path or above you. Like, you shouldn't be listening to people that are struggling. Like, you don't. I don't mean like check to check or month to month. I mean like they're actually struggling. Don't listen to them. You got to keep negative people away from you. You got to keep them away from you, y'all. But yeah, making that system, it comes from discipline, y'all. Discipline and accountability are there when motivation isn't. And if you build the correct system, you'll naturally and effortlessly make progress on your goals, because systems, unlike motivation, require that discipline. And once the discipline is in the system and the system is concrete and not moving, that system's not going anywhere. It's like building. Um, no, I didn't prepare a metaphor. Let me, or did I? No, I did. Think about the most dependable person, and they're probably the most disciplined person. And then I put a question mark next. I don't know where I was. I don't know where I was going with that one, but you 100% the system is better than motivation. A discipline system is tremendously, I mean, like dramatically better than motivation or inspiration. The most dependable person is probably the most disciplined uh with helping you. So yeah, here's how I make my system for discipline. It's mine's comes from a morning ritual. Hold on, let me check. One second, yeah. Yeah. Um, Mine's comes from a morning ritual. So let me break down system first. You have a trigger, then I'm trying not to read it. Hold on. You have a trigger, then an action, and then a reward. My trigger, and this doesn't have to be your trigger. My trigger is waking up. My trigger is okay. As soon as I wake up, I can't like leave. When I first started it, I told myself I can't leave the room until I do this ritual. And that was hard for me, because even then I was still in my bed on the phone. Like, no, I can't leave the room until I do my ritual. I'm still gonna. It wasn't easy. It took like a year and some change before I was like, okay, every morning I wake up and do this. Um, my trigger is waking up. The action, that my action is meditating exercising and praying all within like 20, 30 minutes. Um, if if I take my time stretching, it could take like 40 minutes to an hour. But there's 30 to 60 minutes every day for myself where I have to meditate, pray, and exercise. Because if I don't, at this point, I don't know what I would do. Y'all, listen to me. I don't know what I would do. Like if I woke up, I wouldn't know what to, like. I don't know how I would go about my day at this point without meditating, praying, and exercising. Um, Now, even I said that my system is not a diet. So like I've been battling my diet the whole time. I'm not perfect, y'all. I just lost 75 pounds this year. Um, so I'm not perfect by any means. My system doesn't make me my system doesn't make me perfect by any means. I'm human as they come. I just figured out a system to help me take action and be disciplined and naturally motivated and healthy and all that stuff. But like I said, not perfect. Exercise, meditate, pray is the best I can do right now. And I'm working my next level. My next better version of me is going to be the Jordan that can eat cherry tomatoes, hard boiled eggs, and cucumber for like the first meal. Um, I can act like it. I can talk about it. I'm not there yet. Yeah. So yeah, systems, can be upgraded, but it start with a trigger action, and the reward is I my knees won't crack, my back feels better. I've connected with God, and what is it? And I've focused on myself. I focused on loving myself, and I'm 35. Uh, People say I look like I'm in my 20s, and no, you just drink water, exercise, meditate, and pray. I don't know. Um, where am I at? Yeah, the reward for me is feeling good, looking good, and staying on my purpose, my vision, my mission. And it's not easy, y'all. It is not easy. The system has to be built with discipline. Otherwise, that's why I started like, oh, let me make sure to tell them like you have to be disciplined in your system. Otherwise, it's not going to work. It's a thought construct. It's not like you have to commit to the things you're saying and do them, but it comes with time. And this is what I wanted to get around. Oh, and then I said I get an all around boost, like vitality, mental, and it lasts up until like 2 o'clock. Usually, like when I'm hungry, like I feel it kind of going away. Uh, and it's fine. And then I might work out or stretch, and then go to sleep, and then start over the next day. Like I wake up, I trigger. All right, let me get it in. Then I feel good. Now let me go live. 100% motivated. Go out, take care of my son, uh, work with clients, whatever I got to do. Uh, my system prepares me for that every day, and it's through discipline, not motivation. And that's pretty much what I wanted to communicate with y'all. It's not easy. I never said it was. Um, I'm I'm working on the ums. Forgive me. Uh, what's up? Yeah, it's not about staying positive permanently. Within the within the system. It's not about this is the permanent solution. You're gonna fall off. You're gonna have to build up the system. It's a thought construct. You're gonna have to build it up over time. It's not like, I mean, some people probably can flip a switch in their head and have a disciplined system. Not saying that's impossible. I would never take that from you. I can only speak on my experience. It took me several years of working my way up in my system before I'm like, okay. After like a couple months, I was like, finding my weaknesses within my system, fixing them, and eliminating distractions and stuff. But it took a lot of time. Uh, also, here's one of the biggest things I've learned. You start a system, y'all. You're gonna fall off the system eventually. Like I was saying, I woke up, my action, my trigger, and I didn't do the action because I would be on my bed on the phone scrolling. And then finally, like, oh, I better do the push-ups and meditate and pray. Oh, it's too late. I better hurry up. And um, when you do slip, and not just in your system, this could be on your goals. Yeah, on your goals, projects, personal things. Whenever you slip, it's about getting back on as quick as possible. It's not about never falling off. We're human. You're gonna fall off. It's okay. It's expected. You want that to last. You want to slip for minutes or hours, even a day. I'll give anybody in this world a day or two, to get themselves back together and back in the system. We're human. I think a week is too much. And this is coming from somebody that used to have like seasonal depression. I used to get stupid depressed. I used to get stupid depressed. Um, my father, I couldn't handle my father's death, and I would just clock out from September to January. And then when I I finally got some help with it, it's like months, like 3 months. Oh, you don't have to do that. And I didn't have to do that. I didn't have to wait that long. Um, and it's all in my head, you know. Don't beat yourselves up, y'all. Doesn't take weeks and months to get out of it. I'm telling you this personally, me to you. It doesn't take weeks and months to get over it. The pain can last weeks and months. You have to get over it. Eventually, you'll get over it because that feeling is temporary, just like everything else in this world. Uh, and if you think nothing's temporary, look at the sun and know for a fact one day it's going to explode. We'll be long, there's eons in the future, but it's temporary. And it's like, dang, I guess it is. So enjoy the time you got with it now. But yeah, whenever you slip, see, I got a little bit off. Brought myself back. Whenever you slip, acknowledge the slip. Acknowledge it. Like, oh, I'm slipping. I didn't meditate today. I didn't call XYZ. I didn't do my 1, 2, 3. I didn't, whatever. Acknowledge it and reconnect with your system as soon as possible. Because nobody's going to push you back into your own thought construct. It's all on you at the end of the day. You have to have discipline in your thought construct. You have to. Otherwise, it's not healthy. I swear, if you've got a system and you're not disciplined, you're better off not having a system. You better off, like, it's unhealthy to have, you've got a system and it's like, oh, I didn't do the thing. Oh, and I didn't do that thing. Oh, and I forgot to, like, stop. You got to work on discipline. Uh, and it's not easy, but discipline can make an amazing system. And that system will look like motivation. It will look like you're motivated. Like I would imagine I probably didn't look too motivated last week. But I was out of it, y'all. I was 100% out of it last week. And I don't know how I showed up. I really don't know. I didn't make any content, I don't think. Because my son had surgery and I was running off of like 3 hours of sleep. And then I got sick. Friday I got sick. I was like, I couldn't believe. What was it? Saturday morning? Oh no, Friday night. I was sick, and I was so tired. I was tired and sick Friday night. I should not have did anything Saturday morning, but I showed up and I did the damn thing. Uh, I would advise anybody to do that. All right, y'all. Yeah. So just to recap, when the motivation died, I'm gonna start trying to like recap it at the end and then clip the recap. Had an idea. I'm gonna start getting y'all, I'm gonna start using this to make my content for the day. Cause anyway, let's recap. Excuse me. Thank y'all for your patience. When the motivation dies, the system lives. Discipline isn't god damn it, I messed it up. See, I'm thinking too hard. When the motivation dies, the system lives. And you need discipline, you need accountability to build that system. Just like emotions, motivation withers and fades away. Discipline, commitment, and duty, and a sacred duty do not disappear as easily. With that discipline, with that sacred duty, you could make a system that 100% pushes you towards your goal, keeps you healthy, keeps you motivated. Not motivation doesn't keep you motivated. Your system keeps you motivated. Your system keeps you on the right path. Your system keeps you moving. Your system ensures progress. And it's all in your head. It's a thought construct. And you're 100% responsible for it. Me personally, I see my system as a sacred duty. I wake up, I exercise, I meditate, I work out, and then I write a to-do list and do my best. I would like to say I write a to-do list and then I do everything. But that's not the truth, y'all. I try my best and then I recap the next day and rehash or reconstitute whatever. And then every day I'm triggered. I do my action, my ritual, and I'm closer every day using my system. And I can rely on my system to keep me motivated. I can rely on my system to keep me healthy, to keep my bones from cracking so loud. Because I'm 35, y'all. I am not a spring chicken anymore. I'll put it this way. I'm so old, or not old. I'm feeling so aged that I stretch before I go to bed. If you don't do that, look, y'all, try it. Do like a full stretch before you go to bed. And then you wake up and do another stretch and then stretch during the day. And it'll keep you limber because, yeah, you do not want to feel your bones. That is the worst part of being like growing up. or getting old is like your bone. I can't stand feeling my bones. Um, I'm way off topic. It's 25 minutes. I'm gonna wrap it up. I recapped. Make a system that's built with discipline and not motivation, so you can consistently, predict your progress. Like, okay, this week I do my system's in place. I know I'm going to reach XYZ goal. Um, and as soon as you start your system, y'all, the second you start your system, you're going to realize other people need a system. You're going to start acting different. You're going to start moving a little different. And it's not other people don't have a system. And it will not ostracize you, but it might separate you, from your circle, or maybe not. That might just be my experience. Um, but yeah, in your system, nobody's perfect. Recognize your slips and get back as quick as possible to the system in a matter of hours or a day or two. Get back to your system. Everybody has a pity party. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. You're going to fall off. And then what successful people do is get back in seconds. They get back in seconds, y'all. Something happened, a funeral, stock loss, product, whatever, court case, they get sued, liability, something, deliverables not met, system. Even if it'll slip and then get right back to the system, yeah, because it's in place through discipline, and it's a thought construct. It's not motivation, it's not inspiration. It's a series of actions, predetermined actions that keep you where you need to be. Do it. I'm telling you, make a system. Make a system that benefits you. Make a system that pushes you in a better place mentally, spiritually, emotionally, financially, socially, whatever it leads, any word that ends with ly. Okay, no, I'm joking. All right, so here's my accountability challenge for today, and then I'm gonna get off of here, and I think I'm gonna dance on TikTok. I don't know. I might not. I don't know. I'm probably gonna dance on TikTok. I don't know. I might. I don't know. No, but seriously, I might. Here's the challenge, y'all. And I think I'm gonna start doing I'm gonna start getting real good with this. I want an intro, outro. I want pop-ups. I want the QR code, and I'm gonna start having a bunch of stuff pop up on the screen. I didn't realize how powerful this was. I see it and stuff, but now I'm like, oh, I'm starting to get it. Here's your challenge. I got a challenge for you. Pick one good habit. Pick one good habit you don't do right now, that you know it's a good habit for you, and you don't do it. Pick that one good habit. For me, just to give you an example, for me, mine's is eating a salad as my first meal. Yeah, eating salad. Breaking my fast with a salad is a good habit. Yeah, breaking my fast with a salad is a very good habit, and I need to do that. Yeah, I need to do that. I'm gonna do it. Pick one habit you don't do and do it today, as soon as possible. I challenge you. I formally challenge you. Pick a good habit you don't do and do it as soon as possible. That's it. And then just Be like, wow, I did it. Eventually, imagine if you were doing it every day. Imagine if it was part of your system. Then you can start to think like, what do I have to do? What would my system look like to make that happen? If you want to make your system, if you want to make a ritual, if you want to work on your discipline and accountability, if you're tired of relying on motivation and inspiration that fades, let me know. Comment um, a fire emoji, click the link in my bio, and check out my stand store. You can grab 1 week of accountability and start today. I've got an introductory price of $100 for a week, and that's gonna be changing by the end of this month. Dramatically changing by the end of the month. But I'm getting people in right now for $100 a week for 1 week of accountability, and we'll work on your goal, whether it's fitness, um, personal skills, business, branding. You might need to learn how to run ads or make content, go live, whatever it is. I'm here for you, and you're not alone. I can promise you that. So check out stan.store/Jordan Taylor Davis and grab a week. Or you also have an ebook on there. But yeah, grab a week and let's get started. I'm putting together a bundle where you can I want people to, if they get the ebook, they get the ebook in a week of accountability for like a lower price. I'm pulling together some products, but check out my stand store and grab a week so we can get started and you can finally make a change. And I'll tell you now, everybody around you is happy where you're at. Or they're okay with it. You're the only one like I deserve better. And they're like, no, you don't. It's like, no, they're not saying that. I'm joking. All right, y'all. I'm gonna wrap it up. It's not about perfection. It's not. It's not about being perfect. My live streams aren't perfect. It's it'll probably be a couple months, probably by the end of the year, I'll have these 100% like boom, I'm in the, click, 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 sign up, blah, blah, blah. I'll have everything together and then I'll be able to use that for like ads and stuff. But look, it's not about being perfect. It's developing a system that is stronger than your emotions because we're all human. We all have emotions. Develop the system that is stronger than your emotions, that's stronger than your motivation, that's stronger than anything that can inspire you. Your system is your thought construct to daily keep you healthy, daily pull you closer to your purpose, your vision, and your goals. Without that system, it's hard. It's almost impossible. It's not impossible without a system, but with the system, you can almost guarantee results. And like I said, it will separate you and change you, but I believe it's for the better. And I think that's your subconsciousness pulling you towards happiness. Um, Motivation and inspiration come and go, they are temporary. Systems stay. Oh, yeah, systems stay in place. Trust me. Uh, so, look, if you're ready to stop restarting, stop procrastinating, and you're ready to make a difference in your life, let's lock in together and make a change. Start a week with me. Click the link in my description, and if it's not there, check out stand.store/Jordan Taylor Davis, and let's get started, y'all. All right, so I'm out. Y'all have a wonderful day. Love, peace, chicken grease. Same time tomorrow. Stay focused, stay consistent, love, peace. Oh, wait. Oh, I didn't check Instagram. I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah, love, peace, chicken grease. Y'all have a good one, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace. Boop, boop, boop.